Good morning, guys. My name is Plamen, and it's Monday, and it's time for our weekly forecast. This is TrueSight Forex. And again, let's begin with the news. After that, we are gonna take a look at the charts and what we are expecting to happen this week. What is our technical analysis? So, without further ado, let's begin first with the news. On Monday, we don't have really much important news, only the crude oil inventories. On Tuesday, we have some important news, like the unemployment rate for the Great Britain, also the climate count change. So probably these movements may take some impact on the markets with the British pound. And later on Tuesday, we have the core CPI for the United States. As you can see, there is not much difference that they're expecting. And this is the more important news for the Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have important news for Japan, the gross domestic product, and later in that day we have the CPI for the Great Britain and the PPI output. Also we have some CPI for the French, and for the US dollar, probably one of the most important news, the PPI. Also we have the retail sales and the crude oil inventories again. So probably Wednesday is gonna be a volatile day, we are gonna see. On Thursday, we have for the Australian dollar the unemployment change and the unemployment rate. This is important news for Australia. Also, we have the initial jobless claims for United States. Let's see, something important. Probably not. Okay, and on Friday, we have the CPI for the Eurozone. Also, we have the retail sales for the Great Britain, and look, we have the building permits and the housing starts for the United States. So on Friday, at around 15:30, probably some good movements are gonna happen. And now let's move to the charts and let's see what is our technical analysis. Okay, as you can see, this is euro dollar. We are starting always with euro to US dollar. Last week, after this strong impulse wave, we were expecting some retracement to happen, probably to the swing level right there, or to the demand zone. As you can see, now the price is reaching levels of Fibonacci, the expected retracement, and from here the price is starting to make an up movement. There is. Okay, what we think is gonna happen this week, if we take a look on the daily time frame, there are two possible ways. After this strong impulse wave, this is the retracement. It's not very huge retracement. It didn't reach the level 50 on Fibonacci, so there is a chance from here to see a strategy of trading breakouts and the price to continue to go up to break the previous high and to reach probably this one right there. The second option is that the price will make a deeper retracement to this strong daily trend line to hit the level 50 or 61 on Fibonacci retracement. Some divergence may happen and a breakout on the RSI indicator. So probably if this happens, we may see some pushback and another up movement. On the 4-hour time frame, it's pretty much the same. As you can see, the strong impulse wave, the retracement, and now the price is starting to go up. Now we can see here the breakout on the trading on the RSI indicator, and also there is a chance on the smaller time frame on the 1 hour. Here we have another liquidity taken and some break of structure. As you can see, they had the liquidity on this low and this low as well, and there is a chance on the 1 hour time frame first to see some up movement to the point of control and this point of interest, some retracement to the down point of control, and then to see the up movement. This is what we expect for euro to US dollar. Probably if this point of interest don't make any impact, the price will continue to go up. Okay, let's move to pound to US dollar. Let's take a look at the picture from the last week. There is. Okay, on pound to US dollar, we were expecting after the strong impulse wave to see some retracement and to reach the swing level or the demand zone. As you can see, the price made the retracement just from here. It reached the levels of Fibonacci and the demand zone, and it touched the point of control that we had over here. Now, after this very good pin bar, we had some consecutive point on the 4-hour trend line, and the price is starting to going up. We also have a breakout on the RSI indicator, so we are expecting the price to continue to go up. We don't see anything that the price will make some down movement again. Also on the daily time frame, look what beautiful Fibonacci retracement to the level 61.8 we have, and something like a pin bar. If this candle closes bullish like this, we are gonna have a morning star, so we are expecting the price to continue to go up. This is pound to US dollar. On the smaller time frame, as we said, we had again very good bullish impulse wave for retracement to the demand zone and the point of control, and we are expecting to see some up movement. Euro to Japanese yen. Last week the price was around here. We said last week that the price is not very clear what is gonna do. Probably we may see some up movement or some retracement. We didn't really sure what is gonna happen. As you can see, the price went up, little side movement, first here, then here, and now it's starting to going up again. Yesterday, when I was making my analysis, probably some retracement to the demand zone and POC was possible, but now the price is starting to go up, so we don't know exactly what to do, and it's better to skip this currency pair. Just wait to see some good movement, some retracement, and then to enter in some trades, because this daily level at around 165, it's very old. Let me show you on the weekly time frame. Look, where is the price? This is the highest high. There it is. And the next level is around this high and this low right there, 165. So if we see some retracement, probably will be from this level. I've made this level on the daily time frame. Yeah, there it is. As you can see, the price is continuing to going up, so we'll see. Pound to Japanese yen. Let me see the picture from the last week. Okay, the price was just here. Last week we expected two options. First, the price to reach this point of interest on the 4-hour time frame, then to make a retracement. But it didn't reach the point of interest and made a retracement anyway. The second option was that the price will break this point of interest, some retest and another up movement. For now, this is possible, and our analysis for this week is, let me show you on the daily time frame. After this strong impulse wave, we are expecting on the daily time frame to see a deeper retracement to the imbalance zone and the levels of Fibonacci. On the 4-hour time frame, we see some triangle right there. It is not very sharp, but still it's a side movement, and this is a lower low, this is a high and higher high, so this is a triangle. On the 1-hour time frame, here we see that we have a point of interest on the 1-hour time frame, and there is a chance that the price will do something like this. If we see a pushback from here, we have a down point of interest just right here, and probably some up movement again to break the triangle, and we are gonna see. Last week we saw a very good point of interest. This happened on Wednesday, and look, the price made some very good movement from around 87 pips. So this is what we expect. If here this candle closes like an engulfing candle, probably we may see some down movement to the lower point of interest and then another up movement, pushback from this point of interest. This is for pound to Japanese yen. Let's move to euro to Australian dollar. And let's see the picture from the last week. The picture from the last week was on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. Last week we were expecting after this movement here to see some retracement to the supply zone, then another down movement. As you can see, the price didn't reach the supply zone for a little bit, for around 12 pips, and made some retracement. But later in the week, the price after this movement started to going up, so this is a new impulse wave and we are expecting to see some retracement. We don't know if this is gonna be the end of the impulse wave, so probably if this is the end, some retracement to the trend line or the imbalance zone and another up movement. This is on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, the price is starting to make some up movements. Impulse wave, retracement, impulse wave, retracement, and another impulse wave. Now on the 4-hour time frame, there is a chance to see some retracement to the imbalance zone, or here down we have a point of control, which is right in the 1-hour time frame point of interest. There it is. So there is very good possibility, if the price continues to go down, to reach this point of control and the point of interest from here, to see some very good up movement, first to these highs right there and then to continue to go up, something like this. If you decide to try this point of interest, it is around 22 pips, so around 32 pips top, but the possibility for some good trade is around 120 pips, so it's a very good risk-reward trade. This is euro to Australian dollar. This is what we think is gonna happen. The second option is if from here the price continue to go up, first to break this high and this one, then to see some down movement. Also, if from here the price made the down movement to reach this point of control, a divergence will happen. We already have a divergence right there. So this is very good possibility for euro to Australian dollar. Okay, pound to Australian dollar. Let me see the picture from the last week. Why I don't have this picture again? Okay, no problem. Okay, last week we were expecting the price to make some down movement. If you want to check, here we had a break of structure, I mean taken liquidity and a break of structure, and we were expecting the price to reach this point of interest on the 4-hour time frame, then to see some pushback. As you can see, the price went in this point of interest, and from here it made very good 110 pips, but with the correlation with euro to Australian dollar, the price started to going up. We showed you last week that this is very much possible because of the news for the Australian dollar, for the interest rate decision, that the price will reach this point of interest, then to see some pushback. Now, for this week, what we are expecting, here we have a new trend line, as you can see, new bullish impulse waves, and the price now is inside some side movement. So what are the possibilities here? There is a good chance that we may see some divergency, and on the 1-hour time frame we have again point of interest, and there is a much likely that the price will make some down movement to reach the point of control and the point of interest, and then to see some up movement from here. Let me show you on the 1-hour time frame. There it is, exactly the same as euro to Australian dollar. We have a point of control and point of interest, and if the price reaches here, again we may see some very good trade with around 30-40 pips top, but the possibility is for around 145 pips to the next point of interest, which is on the 4-hour time frame. There it is. Also here we have a point of control as well. So we are expecting either the price to reach this down point of interest and see a pushback, or the second option is from here to reach this point of interest and then some pushback. This is the possibilities for the euro to Australian dollar, euro to New Zealand dollar. I hope I have a picture right there. Yes, euro to New Zealand dollar. Okay, so the price last week was exactly here. Okay, we were expecting that it will come back to this supply zone and to see some down movement again. Well, the price started to make a retracement. It didn't make a pushback from this supply zone, but for now we see some up movements, and this is the new impulse wave. We have 1, 2, and now a third impulse wave is happening. What we think it's gonna happen right there. There are two chances. The first one is to see an up movement to this point of interest, which is on the 1-hour time frame. There it is. So there is a chance the price to continue to go up and to see some pushback from there. The second option is after these strong impulse waves up, here down we have again point of interest and a point of control a little bit before the point of interest, so there is a chance the price to reach this point of interest and to see some up movement again. Pretty much like the previous two currency pairs, so there are a lot of options here. If we see some down movement and touching the point of interest, probably we may enter in some long positions to see some long positions. The second option is to see some up movement to the point of interest and then some down movement. This is euro to New Zealand dollar. Also, if this happens, to see some down movement of the price, a divergence will happen and it will be a good confirmation for some very good trade from here. Pound to New Zealand dollar. Well, pound to New Zealand dollar last week, let me see what we expected. The price was just here and we were expecting to continue to go up to the imbalance and then to see some down movement. Well, the price didn't reach this imbalance, it reached only this one. Let me show you. From here to here and made some pushback. Okay, now if we take a look on the daily time frame, for 2 weeks we are expecting the price to make a retracement and some up movement. As you can see, it is making the retracement. Now it's starting to make an up movement, but on the 4-hour time frame this is like a side movement and some kind of range, so there is not much clear where the price is going. We see a point of control on the 1-hour time frame. There it is, and here we have some demand zone, and if the price here makes some up movement to break this high and this high, this is gonna be a very good demand zone, so we can expect something like this. Pound to New Zealand dollar, this is on the 1-hour time frame. Okay, and the gold, let's see the picture from the last week. I think it was on the 1-hour time frame. Let me see where it is. Wednesday, Monday. Okay, so the price was just here. The two options for the gold that we saw last week was after this impulse wave and the retracement. Here we had a divergency and a breakout of the RSI indicator, and the first option was that the price will make another up movement from here. The second option was that here the price will break the previous low and some retest and to make another down movement. As you can see, the price from here started to go down and this was the new impulse wave. There it is. Later in the week we were expecting after this impulse wave the price to make some retracement. Let me show you. to this zone right there. There it is, and made another strong down movement. Now the price is reaching a daily level, which is at around 1934. If we take a look on the 4-hour time frame, we have now starting a new downtrend. This is the impulse wave retracement, another impulse wave retracement, and from here the price has reached the previous low. There it is, and here we have a daily level. Okay, what are the possibilities here? We see a possibility that the price, after this strong bearish impulse wave, to see some retracement to the supply zone. There it is, and here we have a point of control. If the price reaches this point of control and this supply zone, let me just make it a little bit smaller. Okay, if the price reaches this supply zone, a divergence will happen, and there is a good chance that the price will make a pushback from this supply zone to reach the down zone. This is the demand zone, and here we have a point of control. The other option is that the price will continue to go down and to reach this demand zone and the point of control. At 1-hour time frame, here we see something like a side movement at the level, and for now the price didn't break the previous one. So if here we see some breakout on this high right there, probably we may see again the pushback, retracement to the supply zone, and a pushback from the point of control. So we are expecting the price to continue to go down. This is for the gold, and this was for this week's analysis. I hope you like it, and if you like our analysis, hit the like button, share these videos with your friends so more people to see our technical analysis. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Bye bye.